here is the Emperor. Okay, the Emperor is basically someone that is very stubborn, very controlling, and very one way or the highway kind of type of people. They don't really like to budge very much. They're very, very stiff, but they've also love taking care of the person they love, which is the Empress. So this is a caretaker, the provider of the whole deck. He's also the father figure, and he's also seen as a boss, someone that kind of has authority. But since this is a love reading, we're just gonna go with someone that's pretty stubborn, that likes to take care of people, who's a provider. It's just very stubborn people, honestly. This card also it's also represented by Aries, or it represents Aries. Excuse me, I cannot talk today. It represents Aries, but like I said before in some other videos, I particularly like going by this air sign. Sorry, not the air sign, the sign of the cards, because it doesn't really accomplish all the meaning of the card to me. It really, and sometimes, a lot of the times for me, a lot of the card's purpose is to explain the characteristics of the person rather than the sign itself. Okay, so this is a stubborn person here, and it's crossed by the Four of Pentacles. So this is someone kind of being, closed in, keeping things to themselves, not opening up about something. So this could be someone emotionally closed off, and not like emotionally introvert, possibly. Someone that doesn't really want to open up about how they feel. Or someone that just kind of wants to keep everything that they feel like that's valuable to them, to themselves. So this could mean that this person here, whoever the Emperor, it could be you guys. You guys could be being stubborn about opening up to people, or it could be someone that you're dealing with. It's not opening up about how they feel. Okay, in your foundation, you have the Four of Swords, and this basically means that you are taking a break. This is basically starting from a period of rest for you guys. Okay. So you had some possible break in the past, possibly, and now it's like you guys are kind of getting up from this rest, whatever rest you guys were taking, which is possibly needed. Everybody needs a break every once in a while. And then right here we have in your present the Page of Wands. So you had just received some news regarding something, or maybe not. But yeah, you guys have some news, or you guys could be beginning something new, some sort of new adventure here. But it could have been some news that you guys have received, because pages are usually messages. Wands are usually news. Swords, communication. Cups is a love offer, or an emotional offer here, or and in this case, Wands is news. So definitely some news going to you guys. In your future, though, you have the King of Swords. So again, with kind of like the Emperor, the swords, the King of Swords can be very stubborn as well. But he's very strong. He's very serious. He doesn't like bullshit, guys. Okay, he will cut away till he gets to the truth. He's very adamant about honesty and being straight up, but he's also a very, very, very sweet king. Like deep down, you see him, he's all tough with the sword and then the wolf, but deep down inside, he does it to protect himself, and he does it to protect everyone he loves. And he is a fudge ball on the inside, but he has this hard exterior right now, just to show that he doesn't take shit, guys. So you could be dealing with somebody that's an air sign, that is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the future, or that could be you in the future, feeling kind of stiff and strong. You could, yeah. So you could be very stubborn at that moment as well. So there's a lot. Almost forgot. Your underlying energy for this reading is the Four of Cups. I am just all over the place this morning. I'm so sorry. But the underlying energy is the Eight of Cups. You guys are going off looking for what's missing. That's what the underlying energy for this reading for. Before I go ahead and continue to the crowning energy, and it could make some sense with the crowning energy as well. So you see how that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Usually in the old classic Rider-Waite deck, there's a missing cup, and the guy is off to go find one that's missing. In this deck here, he's got all 8 cups laid out, but he doesn't look quite pleased, and he looks like he's getting ready to like walk off and try to find like the rest of the cups, because anyway, 8s are just not exactly they're not completed. They're not the complete set. A complete set to me is 10s. So he's going off to go look for the other 2, and that's cool. But it just means that something is missing. There's something that's not satisfying you guys. So you're going off to go look for it. So good on you guys. All right. And then to that point, we're going to go ahead and look at the crowning energy, which is the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is basically what helps you get to what you want, or what you're going to have to deal with at the moment. And what you're dealing with at the moment, or what is going to help you get what you want, is the 2 of Wands, which is making a decision of where to go. You guys are stuck in a crossroads. So whatever decision you're having to make right now, you have to make that decision, because it'll help you get to what you want. Don't worry about the outcome. And you guys, I know you guys think things through very good. So very well. But you have to make a decision to get to what you want, or you're going to be dealing with the situation with this decision making if you don't make it. Okay, in your feelings, you have the Ace of Cups. So that basically means that you guys are feeling loved up right now, or you guys are feeling the beginning of emotional growth. This could mean also that you're ready to open up that sort of part of yourself regarding love and everything. You could be feeling new love for some of you guys. Yeah, this is the card of new love, since aces are beginnings. Cups represent emotions, love. It can also represent intuition. So this is just basically a new beginning of an emotional, just a very emotional and feeling worthy beginning. The 10 of Cups for you guys is in the outside factors. This could mean family. You guys are dealing with family outside in the environment. This is also the emotional completion card. So you got the 10 of Cups here. 10s are completed, which is interesting to get right after the Ace of Cups. But so I imagine that you guys have gone through an emotional cycle already, or you're ending an emotional cycle and you're beginning something new right now. So that's what you're ready to begin, a new emotional cycle. Or this could be you guys visiting family. It is going to be Memorial Day when I upload this. So it could be family. It could be, or it could just be you guys, being in a happy place at the moment, which is really good. What your hopes and fears are is the 2 of Swords. So again, we are back at decisions. This is, you're possibly afraid to deal with the decision that you're going to be making, and that's okay. Sometimes decisions make us scared and worried. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be all that bad, and there's nothing that we cannot handle. Now, like for the underlying energy, here, let me show you one more time. Underlying energy here, the 8 of Cups. He's got everything he needs to go out and look for the rest of the cups because he's not pleased. He can handle it. You guys can handle it too. Whatever comes at you guys, just go ahead and take it by the bullet horns and just ride that sucker, okay? You guys can handle it, and you guys know you can. And it's alright to be afraid about what your decision might be, but don't let it stop you, okay? Go ahead and make that decision. And then in your outcome, you have the 10 of Wands. This is being overbearing with responsibilities and tasks. And it can also mean that you have a burden put on you, or there's something burdensome in your outcome. To kind of summarize the whole reading. So the whole reading pretty much is saying that your love life is pretty burdensome. Oh geez. Well, let's go ahead and clarify some stuff so that way we can get clearer answers. Get clear answers regarding the reading here. Sorry for my jumbledness, guys. Just been feeling out of whack lately. Hopefully that'll clear up soon. Okay. Okay, we're going to go ahead and clarify the Emperor and the Four of Pentacles. Just one card for each. Oh. Let's try that again without the cards exploding. Oh. I'm dying to know what this King of Swords is, though. And what decision you'll have to make. And what the news is. Okay. Okay. For the Emperor, we have the Four of Cups. This is it's clarifying the Emperor at the moment. So the Four of Cups is feeling stuck. Refusing an offer is you see that someone is just looking at the Three Cups and just looking at him, right? Looking kind of disappointed and stuff. But somebody's offering him a cup to complete the set, but he's just not taking it. Not looking at it. He's not even acknowledging it. It's not really paying attention, honestly. But it's pretty much feeling stuck in a rut, and you're just and then too, it could be refusing an offer. So the stubborn person could have refused an offer, and it probably had something to do with his feelings. Let's go ahead and clarify the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is the Queen of Cups. Okay. So this could be someone that's a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. But it could also be someone that's very nurturing, someone that's very loving, someone that's very in their emotions are very good at control, like expressing themselves emotionally. Is also someone that can be very intuitive and psychic. So maybe there's somebody, maybe you're the person that was offering this love and they're not opening up, or there's someone that's very loving. They're kind of keeping their lovey-dovey part to themselves. So obviously, the person is obviously not opening up and not being emotional in this case. So the offer or being stuck or feeling stuck is just not being open. Is not opening up. So this person is pretty much not letting their emotional sides come out. Come on, really? All right. Let's clarify the Four of Swords with one card. What is the Four of Swords in the Foundation? What is the Four of Swords in the Foundation? The Four of Swords is the Nine of Cups. So you guys, well, this is based off of a manifestation, or this is a wish. So you guys were wishing back then. Okay. So the foundation is basically what holds the whole reading is pretty much, what this is off, like what came before it and stuff, how this even began, and that is from a wish. You guys are wishing for something. This is because since Nine of Cups is the wish card. Okay. Let's see if I can focus this. I'm sorry. There we go. Nine of Cups. So this is the wish card as clarifying the Four of Swords in your foundation. So probably you're taking a rest regarding some wish that you wanted, or maybe a wish didn't work out and you need that break. Okay, let's clarify the Page of Swords, Page of Wands, excuse me, with at least 3 cards. I want to know. Huh. Okay, Seven of Cups, the Moon. What else do we have in here? Okay, we're going to shuffle one more. Okay, and it's the Seven of Pentacles. So, okay. Go ahead and look at this. Clarify the Page of Wands in your present is is the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. The Moon. And the Seven of Pentacles. That's so interesting. And this is basically regarding the news that you guys got recently. So it's about options. Maybe not being sure of what these options have, or just some sort of secret, or maybe using your intuition possibly regarding the oh, you know what? It could actually be this actually with the seven of cups, because this is also the too good to be true card. I know it's choices, and you see that the man here, he's picking which cup that he wants to go ahead and pick. Hold on a second. Okay, as you see here, you see him going to try. Well, he's looking and trying to make a decision right now. Yes, I know it's like him picking and making a decision, and he's having options. So that is one of the meanings of the card. But it also means the too good to be true card. And since it's right next to the moon, it could mean that this is regarding an illusion, a fantasy. So you guys could have been waiting for this fantasy to come true. You guys were working at some fantasy that you believe that you have basically wanting to manifest. Or you guys could be hoping, or this news. This fantasy that you have, or the fantasy regarding the news regarding this fantasy, has something to do with something you've manifested, and it's something that you've been working towards. You've just been waiting to harvest the product from it. It could be one of those things there. Okay, we're going to go ahead and clarify the King of Swords. One card for the King of Swords. Here. The King of Swords clarifies the King of Swords. So this is someone definitely that you're dealing with that's an air sign, guys. So whoever you're dealing with right now is he's an air sign. He's probably like I said, since it's a general reading, and anybody could be watching this. This could be a female or male, but it's definitely someone that's very stubborn, very serious, and but very sweet in the inside. You just gotta like, break down the barriers of the thing, because he looks like he's always wearing armor. He's got a sword on him all the time. He's protecting himself, and he protects himself with the truth. He doesn't like lies. He doesn't like bullshit. And right now, in the future anyway, he will be coming at you. He'll be coming at you in the future. That's crazy. He could be an air sign, or this could be someone that has the characteristics of the card, which is being serious, doesn't really particularly care for lying, very honest, and it can be very detached and kind of cold even. So this is in your future. So be on the lookout, guys. Okay. Let's go ahead and clarify. Let's pull 3 cards for the Two of Wands here. Please clarify the Two of Wands. Okay. Actually, give me one more card for the Two of Wands. That'll be more simple. One more card for the Two of Wands, please, as far as the decisions they have to make. This is the Crossroads card that you thought. Okay, and I'm going to put in gold here. Oh, wow. Okay. So the decision you guys are having to make is between work and a successful completion. So some sort of progress in completing something. As far as what's the decision you have to make. So it's like hard work, or maybe moving on. it's all, the world is a change card as well. It's changing from one cycle to a new. So it could mean you're like, either you stick with the relationship that you're in that's requiring a lot of work, or you move on, or you end that cycle and begin a different cycle. You start something new. Let this be something in your chapter and keep going. That's good.